is a night. I'm feeling alright.
Boy.
Do what I like. Cause this is my life.
Yeah.
Let's go raving. I'm amazing.
Yo. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Yo. It's your boy, Mr. Point Man. Yo, I gotta drop this, man, because I heard some things a few minutes ago about Will McClay. And basically talking about the accountability of Will McClay. Now, a lot of people don't know I am a Will McClay fan. And I know Will McClay's job is to go out find the players. He has a team of scouts. And he goes out and he finds the players in which the coaching staff wants to play. So I've been hearing a little criticism here and there. And I just seen a kind of a breakdown of players that was drafted back from 2019 that's not here today in 2026. So that's called a bad draft. Now, me personally, I think that some of the players that we did have, some of them fell off. Some of them got better contracts. That doesn't mean Will McClay drafted bad. That means Will McClay gave you exactly what you asked for. That's why he's still there. Now, I just want to run this thing down. Hopefully it won't take too long. But, you know, I have to respond because, this is crazy. I know we got to have some things to talk about, but this is crazy. Since 2019, I think the number one draft pick, and I'm just going to go through this real fast. Number one draft pick was Tristan Hill. And he was picked in round, matter of fact, he was picked in round 2 because we didn't have a one that year. Then you had Connor McGovern that I think he just got paid. Still in the league, he just got paid. So that's not bad. Tony Pollard, I think he's out in Tennessee. He got paid. Michael Jackson, the cornerback, he was a 5th rounder. Not sure where he's at. You know, Joe Jackson was a safety or corner DB. Not sure where he's at. Donovan Wilson was drafted in 2019. He got a second contract. I'm just saying. All right. Mike Weber, 7th round pick. I think he's gone. Jalen Jelks, DN, he's gone. That's in 2019. So Donovan Wilson is still left from 2019. He didn't price his way out yet. All right. So I'm looking at 2020, first round in 2020. Y'all know who it was. CeeDee Lamb. Guess that was a bad pick too. Not sure. But anyway, yeah, Trayvon Diggs. He was good until he got hurt. That was a bad pick too. But anyway, moving on down the line. Neville Gallimore, hey, he's still in the league. Picked in the 3rd round. He's still getting paid by somebody. All right. Reggie Robinson, cornerback, not sure where he's at, gone. Tyler Biadasz, he's still in the league. Matter of fact, I think he's with the Chargers. All right. And, bad draft, huh? Okay, cool. Bradley Anae, not sure where he's at. Ben DiNucci, he kind of floated around the league for a minute, but he's still there, still there. He's still in the league. I guess that was a bad draft too. He's just not with the Cowboys. Sometimes these guys come in and perform, especially in that last year, and they get paid, they move on. But anyway, going back to it, 2021, y'all know what it is, round 1, Michael Parsons. We ain't got to go through that, what happened in that year. Kelvin Joseph, off the field issues, it wasn't going to last long. And now he wasn't as good. He looked physically fast, but, Osi Digizua just released him to the San Francisco 49ers. Now, a lot of people say, well, why would you pay him last year and release him this year? Obviously, he didn't fit what they wanted to do. He's going to be a rotational player. And I can't see him playing a rotational player that kind of money, so you might well get something for him and let him thrive in what he does best and be a full-time starter. So I'm not sure how all of it, but that's what it appeared to me. So, and that saved us some cap space, and that's in 2021. We had Chauncey Golston. I think he went to the Giants. Good draft pick. Nashawn White, right. Played for the Bears. Made the Pro Bowl. Not a good pick. Okay, cool. Jabril Cox never panned out. Josh Ball, he stayed on the team for a little bit. Offensive tackle. Not sure what's going on with him. Simi Fieko, the wide receiver. I think he left and went and played somewhere else. Quentin Bohanna, the big guy. Remember the big guy, like 400 pounds? This didn't work out. Israel Mukamu. He went and played for Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. But I guess, that was a bad draft pick as well. 2021, let me see. No, the last one in 21 was Matt Fornock, offensive guard, round 7. These are round 7. Not even sure what happened to him, but that's what they wanted. All right, let's move on to 2022. Round 1, Tyler Smith, new deal. Sam Williams got a friendly 1 deal. I know a lot of you don't understand why he's still here, but he's still there. All right. Jalen Tolbert, not sure what his faith going to be. You know, not a bad player. He contribute. Jake Ferguson got a new contract. He's still there. Matt Lewesko, I think he's with the Vikings right now, still in the league. Deron Bland, come on, man. All right. Damon Clark, not sure where he's at. John Ridgway, he's down in New Orleans, still in the league. Guess that's a bad pick. You know, Devin Harper, I think he played, you know, he played with, I think, Pittsburgh, I think. Not sure if he's still in the league. 2023, Mozzie Smith. What can we say? All right, that's what they asked for. And I do believe that was the defensive coordinator, can't even think of his name right now, who stood on the table for the guy. So, you know, that right there, it's, you know, who was that? Rob Marinelli. He wanted him bad. Then you had Luke Schoonmaker, you know, still on the team. Not sure why they drafted him number 2. Now that one, you know, Will McClay did what they asked for. They wanted a tight end. He went and got him. DeMarvion Overshawn. That was the injury situation. Not a bad player, good player. Fihoko, the DN, I think started with Vilma. Awesome Richards, still on the team. Eric Scott, not sure exactly what happened. I think he got injured, though. He's a cornerback. Deuce Vaughn, you know, played him for a little while. The story's pretty good 1 year. Then he went on to Denver. Jalen Brooks, I think they finally released him wide receiver. He stayed on the team, played very good on special teams. 2024, Tyler Guyton, round 1. Round 2, rest his soul, Marshawn Nealon, good player. Cooper Beebe, still playing. Round 3, Maris Learfowl, still got a spot. Kalen Carson, we're going to see with this new defense coordinator. Ryan Florney came out. We ain't got to talk about that one, wide receiver. Nathan Thomas is still here. You know, Justin Rogers, he went to the Eagles, I'm not mistaken, but he's still in the league. So he was a good draft. Just didn't stay with the Cowboys, priced out, took more money. It goes that way sometimes. And then 2025, Tyler Booker, round 1. Donovan Zarocco, Siobhan Rebel, Jaden Blue, Shamar James, Cornelius, Jenny Cornelius, Jay Tor, Phil Maffa, Tommy Akima Buseda. All these guys are still on the team. Of course, they was on their rookie deals. So this notion that Will McClay isn't doing his job, he ain't being held accountable, he's doing exactly what they asking for. So, you know, we can get off Will McClay, and I'm going to come stand on it because I think he's doing a pretty good job on what they ask him to do. That's the reason why he's still here, people. So, you know, hey, get off Will, man, you know, because we ain't going to have it. Point Man ain't having it, you know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Mr. Point Man, definitely putting it down. So y'all know how I do. I have to come on here and ask folks, you know what I'm saying?
Point Man.
Y'all know what it is?
What's your point?
What's your point? Man, leave me alone, man. Y'all, leave me alone.